And welcome back. Today we are with Topleo, and we are going to test out their X3 game box here. And actually it's a game stick. It's X3 game, professional game system. It's got Chromecast built in, over 2,000 games, 3D games, HD connection, 2.4G. Yeah, original 3D rockers, and it also has a lot of other apps that you can use. Of course, some of these need subscriptions, so like the Disney Plus, YouTube, Prime Video, Netflix, Spotify. YouTube, of course, you guys know, just log in, you should be good to go. But yeah, lots of stuff here. It does have a quad-core CPU. Yeah, super stoked what this is. If you guys are brand new to the channel, consider subscribing, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Always try to get you guys here the latest and greatest stuff, and always stoked to test some of this stuff out. So here is the device. Pretty cool how this looks like. Get you a better look of how it is. Now you do have a couple ports here on the side. So you do have a USB, a micro USB, the TF card slot on the side. It does have a USB-A on the back, and then you just plug this in via HDMI. You do have an extension cord, and I do believe I have a HDMI cable here that I'm going to use. So this is going to be really, really good. So I always highly recommend using stuff like this just to extend it to your device there. So that's good. And then of course for power, you're going to have stuff like this. And then for your receiver, it does have that button there, so pretty cool. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and plug this thing in, and then we're gonna test it to see exactly how it works. And it should be very, very simple. Just plug everything in, it'll go on the back of your TV. It does have a remote, so there you go. So you got your two remotes. We're just gonna use one of them. And then you do have a standard remote. This looks very familiar, like the G1 remote, which is pretty cool. Check that out. Pretty nice. You do have YouTube, Netflix, Google Play, and Chrome at the bottom, but everything on the remote looks pretty nice. Batteries are not included, so be sure you do have some batteries here. And they will be AAA. So, okay, we got that in. I believe these things will also use AAA batteries. So we are going to be using the remote too. So we'll just swap back and forth between the remote and the controller because I don't have enough batteries. So let's go ahead and plug this thing in. Okay, so here we go. There is the screen right there. Let me turn off some of these lights so that way it looks a little bit cleaner. And now Google TV is going to be running, so very nice. Now, once you do have it all plugged in, you do have your game Ace right there on the side. And then of course you have your YouTube TV right there, your Google Play, your apps. You have everything right there. Now I am using this thing because if this isn't there, you won't be able to control the different apps. So be sure you do have that connected. If you come here to apps, then you're gonna have your AirPin Pro, APK Pure, you have more apps, Chrome, Cleanup, you have your K-App, Google Play, Gbox, Gallery, File Manager, Local Update, you got your Netflix, make sure you have a subscription for that type of stuff, Prime Video, YouTube, MX Player, some pretty good stuff. Let's test out YouTube just to see how it looks like. Now, before we go to YouTube, make sure you go to Settings, and you want to connect this thing to the network. So right now I got no Wi-Fi, so none of this stuff's gonna work. Okay, so now that we're connected, we're gonna come here to YouTube. We're gonna test on one of my YouTube videos, and yeah, let's test everything out. It looks like it is picking up the 4K stuff, so. And welcome back. Check this out. The volume sounded pretty loud, so it looks pretty good. The quality on this thing is actually very, very nice. Let's come here to the settings and see exactly what it's pulling. And just going to the settings, there it is. It's pulling up at 1080p. I went ahead and paused the video. Let's go ahead and move this up to 4K quality and see how it looks like. So as always, I'm just gonna hit the 4K. I'm gonna go ahead and back it up and then just let it load. So just give it a few seconds here and see what happens. And there you go. Works pretty good and very, very solid. I'm gonna go ahead and exit this. But yeah, very good how everything works. Now, when you do want to switch over to the game side of things, again, if you need some settings here, this is the icon that you're going to want to go to. Anything that you want to mess with the settings, I'll let you guys go ahead and play with that. As far as the gaming side goes, you want to switch over to Game Ace, and now this thing is going to load that platform. Now, right now, the game cards aren't installed in right now, but that's how you're going to want to do it. But it's going to be pretty easy how it's all set up there. Once it's all in there, you just put the game card in, then everything starts running, and then you should be good to go. Now you are gonna have one of these things here. It does have a micro SD card. You have to be sure you do plug it inside the stick itself. And you're gonna see where it says Game Ace right here on the side, on the left. Once you click on it, it's going to launch everything and it's gonna run very, very smooth. Now, I am using the standard remote. I do have my other remote here that I could start using, but then you could start messing with whatever you want and play pretty much all the games here. All the stuff here on the bottom tells you the instructions, select, back, favorites, and search. So pretty cool. Once you're done, I'm not gonna test the things out and play all the games. I'll let you guys go ahead and mess with that, but it's very responsive and very quick. As I am hitting that remote, you can see how instant that is. Now, and then once you're done, just hit that home button and then it'll kick you out. I hit it like 3 times and then it kicks me out of the device there. So let me know what you guys think. This thing runs pretty good and I was able to test a couple of the games out. Everything is extremely smooth, and like I said, I can't really do too much gameplay or video play, but everything is great on the device. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below if you guys have ever tested anything like this before. It's very, very good and very, very smooth. With all that being said, you guys take care of each other, and I'll see you guys in the next one.